Welcome back to Horse of the West. At the NRCHA Derby in Paso Robles, California, the CD Survivor Memorial Bridle Spectacular showcases the finished product of the years-long cow horse training process. NRCHA $2 million rider Corey Cushing of Scottsdale will be riding Sherry Jamison's Sonita Lena Ray, or Cinco, the 8-year-old stallion that carried him to the 2019 World's Greatest Horseman title.
So what excites me the most about these bridle horses is, it gives you a sense of reward, I guess you could say, that, all through their younger years, riding them in a snaffle, the hackamore, going into the two-rein. I mean, this is what your finished product comes out to. The futurities are a big deal, and dang sure the derbies, but, if we don't have anything to show what, the final presentation of the ultimate horse is, we would be doing all this hard work for nothing and not having anything to go and show what we've done for the past, 5, 6, 8 years.
Corey says Cinco, like many bridle horses, knows his job and doesn't require a lot of riding, just enough to keep him physically and mentally fit. When they do take to the training pen, Corey likes to change things up a lot to be certain his horse stays soft and responsive in any situation.
That's, to me, is what a true bridle horse is. A horse that accepts your hands, accepts the bridle, goes about things in any certain way or certain area or whatever the situation may be, and is willing to do it.
On the cows, Corey likes to system check the basics.
You can see me right here. I'm just kind of touching up on little stuff, stop before he turns, making sure that cow's pulling him through. He's still acknowledging my hands. I can speed him up or back him off whenever I want. The cow's kind of setting up right here. We all know these bridle horses can get a little bit quick as we go around the corner, so I'm gonna set this up right here just to kind of play with his mind. My horse feels really good. However, I don't need to go blasting down through there. I'm just gonna pick him up, just bring him back to me. I felt like I had all the confidence in the world to keep going, but he knows what his job is come game time. But let's be patient and cool, because when I get in the pen, things might get a little bit exciting, and there's a time and a place for that, for things to really build up, and we got to go get it. But also times, hey, let's soften down and back off and listen to where I'm going to place you. And those are just things that we're going to keep on playing with over the next few days, or a few weeks, I should say, in preparation for this big show coming up.
Corey, who's the current president of NRCHA, says the industry is grateful for the longtime sponsorship of the Bridle Spectacular by Holy Cow Performance Horses.
Like I said, it gives a guy a sense of pride and joy that he's created this, and without their continued support, we wouldn't have this and be able to keep doing what we're doing.
Coming up, we'll follow Corey and Sonita Lena Ray to the CD Survivor Memorial Bridle Spectacular in Paso Robles to see how they fare in what turns out to be one of the most rewarding finishes ever.
There wasn't one person that wasn't smiling or clapping or banging on the wall.
That's just ahead. Don't ride off. Welcome back to Horse of the West, where we're following the 2019 champions of World's Greatest Horseman to the CD Survivor Memorial Bridle Spectacular, sponsored by Holy Cow Performance Horses.
Well, we made it out here to Paso Robles, California, for the NRCHA Derby. Tomorrow starts the Holy Cow Bridle Spectacular, and basically what I'd been doing with Cinco, Sonita Lena Ray, is just kind of been keeping him quiet. Last night they had an AQHA senior class. This afternoon I got him out and loped him around a little bit, kind of played around with him on the flag, just to kind of, like I said, keep him rode down. I didn't want to do a whole lot with him, only because he's going to have a busy afternoon tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'll probably work him in the practice pen, work him on some cattle a little bit, and then from about 3 o'clock till 8 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, be going from one event to another. And I think it's real important that a horse stays fresh-minded and fresh-legged, and because just like they always say, it always comes down to the fence work, and so we'll see how it plays out.
The popularity of this bridal spectacular is apparent in the lineup of great horses and riders here in Paso Robles, including past champions of most all the NRCHA's top events. Corey Cushing has also qualified 3 horses in the NRCHA Derby Open Finals going on here in Paso, so it was a juggling act for him and his health.
You know, I just took my time that morning getting my Derby horses ready, and then when I had some time after getting done showing them, I snuck out there and got a real good work in on my bridle horse. You know, I mean, Wilson did a great job, and Ty Benson, you know, helping us get everything ready. Yeah, I mean, everything played out real nice. I was really happy with how the day went.
Corey ends up in the middle of the pack with a 2:17.5 in the herd work. Corey and Sunita Lena Ray, owned by Sherry Jamison, mark a 2:19.5 in the rein work, which puts them in 6th place going into the final event, the fence work, which is where most cow horse events are decided, as Corey pointed out.
I was really happy with the way he felt, had good thoughts the whole time, tried really hard. I mean, I was super proud of him.
Corey and Cinco will have to score big down the fence to earn the title against this herd of great horses, so Corey makes sure the stallion gets a break.
So we drew up, I think, 23rd in the fence work, brought him back, rinsed him off again, put him away for a little while. It was starting to get cooler, you know, which was fortunate, you know, rather than getting hotter, he had some time to kind of rest and build back up, and, you know, did very little. Made sure he was warmed up enough, but like I said, didn't spend a lot of time like wearing him down, only because, you know, you need a lot of horse left.
Down the fence, Corey and Sunita Lena Ray have a good run, but not the kind that's going to earn them the Bridle Spectacular title. They come away with a 2:16 and a 6:53 composite for a 10th place finish. As it turns out, the 77-year-old dean of rein cow horse, Doug Williamson, steals the show on Rockin' J Ranch's ARC Sparkin Chics with a legendary fence run.
Oh, come on, Paso Robles! 77 years old! 77 years old, and he's got it!
And get this, Doug earns a score of 77 from all 5 judges and the CD Survivor Memorial Bridal Spectacular Championship.
To do the cow work and mark a 77, that's just amazing, huh? But to mark 77s under all 5 judges, how awesome is that? Oh, man.
I've watched Doug and that horse, you know, work so many different, you know, times together that when I seen how it was building, I mean, you just knew in your head that it was all over. It was going to be the best run you've ever seen, and it dang sure was.
You know, I've done a lot and won a lot, but to mark that kind of a mark down the fence is pretty awesome. And I'm getting old, so at 77 and marking 77s, how easy, how wonderful is that?
There wasn't one person that wasn't smiling or clapping or banging on the wall, that, you know, just to keep him going on.
Corey says he's happy for his hero Doug Williamson, but also proud of Cinco, and he will be back.
You know, he tried to put himself in a good spot the whole time. I tried to make the, you know, best decisions I could in the moment, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. I can honestly tell you that all of my horses that I showed here in the Derby, the owners as well as myself, have got big plans for the Bridle, and, you know, I can't wait to, you know, come here with not just one but numerous horses. You know, it's super exciting to see what the future holds.